Hello, in this video we will learn how to use AND, NOT and OR, the logical functions in Excel using a practical example, something which may have come your way, something which is very normal, this sort of data to get and work on this. So look at this. So we have some sales data and these are the names, and then the new customer that were acquired. So it would be for a certain period of time, let's say for 6 months, and there are some bonuses. So the sales target for every employee, every salesperson was 350,000, and the new customers that they needed to bring were 10, at least 10. Now there are three categories. One is gold. Gold achievers would be the one who have met both the targets, 350,000 sales as well as more than 10 new customers. Silver would be at least one target is met. If the sales are not met, they have brought in some new customers. And bronze would be the red one, which will be at risk, who have not achieved even a single target. Now, okay, first and the foremost, we need to find out who have achieved the sales target. So we will use initially a very simple if function, which is equal to if. Now it will be a logical test. The logical test is if these sales are greater than or equal to this. And now every time you have to refer to this cell, I am going to press F4, which is going to add the dollar signs over here, which means that even if I drag this formula, every time it's going to refer to this cell alone. Now if I put in a comma, so it is asking me what should it return if the value is true. So let's say, let me just write met. Yes, sales target has been met, and not met, right? It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So this one as 160,000 less than 350,000, so it's not met. Let's double click this and you can see that most of the people have not met this target. Now okay, we are here, maybe this was a bit stiff target. Anyways, let's go to the next section, which is the gold lecture. Now we want to find out the people who have met both their targets. So it would be equals, now the function would be AND. In AND it checks when all the arguments are true. So the first argument is, as you all know, this greater than equal to this, and then comma. Now it's asking about the second argument, which is if this is greater than equal to this. Okay, I need to press F4 over here as well as over here, because I'm going to refer to these cells again and again. And let's complete this. So this is false, and let's see who has. Okay, you can see that only two people, which is obvious from here because you need to meet the sales target in order to achieve gold. Now let's look at the people who may have achieved only one, who have achieved only one target, if not that. So for that we have the logical functions OR. So it's going to check whether any of the arguments is true. So any one argument being true will return true, and if both are not true, then it's going to return false. Now, so quickly we put in the same argument again, the same logical test, press F4, then comma, then we have the second one, greater than equal to, press F4. Now, okay, we don't have a third argument to check, so this one, now over here if you look at this one, so John has not met the target of sales, but he has brought in 10 new customers, and the target for bringing new customers was 10. So at least he has met one of the target, so it is true. Here it is false, it is true. So you can see that here the number of trues are larger, here only 2, and then there are. So now in the last section, let's use the not function. Now from here it is very easily identifiable who have not met their both of their targets, who are in bronze or are low performers, but just for the sake of learning, we are going to put in the formula to get it. Okay, now, and there could be cases in which the criterias are more than 2, and there could be 3 or 4 criteria for a single standard. So in that case, it won't be that obvious. Okay, now let's use an if function, because I want to write who is the low performer over here. So if, now this is the first logical test. Now here I'm going to check 2 tests, so let's use and they both of them need to be either true in order to get you into bronze. Okay, now using the and function, now let's use the not function. The not function is opposite these functions, like whenever if you are getting true over here, it's going to give you a false over here. So in the not function, my argument would be this greater than equal to my sales target, pressing F4. Now this is one criteria, and now for the second logical test of this and function, let's use not again. If this is also not greater than equal to this, now you can see that I am nesting these with each other. So here I have my arguments for the and complete, so I can simply close the and. Now the arguments for my and are complete. Now we are again into the if function. So if this is value, if it is true, you can say low performer and if I don't want anything, let's close the bracket. As you can see, so it is if the if function is that if these 2 criteria are meeting, which is or not meeting, but let's say for this not, this is not greater than this and this is not greater than this, then write low performer. Otherwise don't write anything. So the first one is the low performer, and so we have these people who are low performers, and this all depends on your target. Let's say, let me change this target to say if the target had been 200,000, so you would only have 3 low performers, and if I even change this to say 5, still these 3 are the low performers, but at least the people in the gold have increased and also in silver. So I hope you liked this, and this is something which you can really use these criteria, these logical function, and not the if function. So these are very useful. Uh, and if you like this video, then please subscribe and also hit the bell icon. Thank you.